Hi again, I'm Tracy with Crafty Fun Etc. And I am back this time to show you another project that I've been working on. This is a closet, and I'll show you, that's underneath my staircase. When you come down our stairs here, there was a door on here, and this was just a regular closet that hadn't had much attention in several years, so it didn't look very good. It was pretty dinged up. So what I did is made it into a doggy room for my 3 dogs. And actually I have another one coming in about another week, so I'm going to have 4 dogs. Yes, I love my animals. They are my other children. So anyway, I wanted to kind of have a room for them so they didn't have to be in their crates at night, because they are crate trained, but I thought this would be kind of nice for them. So anyway, what I did is I started with, first of all, clean your closet out, get everything out. And I painted the walls. I filled in any holes and we sanded them down. And then we painted all the walls, which is a light gray color. I don't know if you can really see real well the color on the walls. But anyway, it's a light gray. And after that, I painted the ceiling as well, which on our ceiling, it's a textured ceiling, so it's not a lot of fun to paint. You'll want a drop cloth to put down if you've already put in your flooring. If it's just concrete floor before you've done your flooring, then you don't really have to worry about it. But it does splatter if you use a roller. I did not choose to use a roller. I just used a regular paintbrush in which I could go nice and slow and just get in all the grooves and everything, because it does take a little bit to get it covered when you have texture to the walls. So anyway, so we did that, and then we put in our flooring here, which you can see. You can see the flooring, and it is linoleum that looks like wood. I think you can get it from Lowe's or Home Depot, or any store like that. It comes in a box, and what I like about them is they were peel and stick. So the back of it sticks. There's just little pieces that you slide together. And another main thing you want to remember when you do that is that you want to stagger the pieces. You want to cut them and stagger them. The directions are on the box. It tells you exactly how to do it, and it's easy because it's peel and stick, and all you gotta do is cut it the way it says and measure your room, make sure you have enough, and you'll be done in no time. It really doesn't take very long. So we put in our flooring, which is a laminate, really, laminate, and did our painting. And then we put in the quarter round, which is this stuff here at the bottom here, where you can see where the floor meets the wall here, and you want to put that around because otherwise you'll have a little gap that's showing, and that gives it a nice crisp finished edge. And we also painted the trim, all the trims, so that it was nice crisp white to match the new crisp white ceiling and all that. And then of course I had to take out all the carpet because there was carpeting in here before. So I had to rip out the carpeting, and underneath the carpet, of course, is the little wooden tack boards that are down. Those are not fun to remove from concrete. That'll definitely tell you. So you will need a flathead screwdriver and some vice grips, because you really kind of have to pull. There's the tacks that are up, and then there's the nails that nail it in. And you kind of have to use the screwdriver to kind of wedge up the pieces, and then sometimes you'll need the vice grips so that you can pull those extra nails out that don't come out very easily. That was probably the toughest part of this whole job, was doing that. Once I got that done, then you need to get a wood strip here that connects your flooring to the carpeting. And what you want to do is make sure that you take some of the back edge of, not the carpeting, but the, I'm trying to think of the name of it, and of course I'm drawing a blank, but the foam that kind of goes underneath the carpet, And you want to cut that back a little bit, otherwise you're going to have a big bump when you try to put this in. So you want to cut it back a little bit so that this goes nice and flat. And you will need a drill that is for concrete, so that you can go ahead and just go ahead and drill the holes and put you'll probably want some anchors too, to help to hold the screws in really well. So you drill the holes first, you just bang the anchors in with a hammer, and then you go ahead and screw the screws in on the board, and it should, as long as you measure everything right and you get it all set, it'll go right in, no problem. And of course we did the screws, we tried to do them a little bit recessed. So I'm gonna try really hard to get close and hope it doesn't get blurry. But the screws are kind of back in a little bit, they're recessed. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're gonna putty over those, and then that way it's just a much smoother, cleaner look. So that's what we did so far. And I bought a nice carpet. So I got a little carpet in here that goes with the paint. I got a nice little doggy bed, a couple pillows, and the wolf sign. I got those letters from, I think I got those from Michael's. I think I got them from Michael's. And I just spray painted. That's all I did. I just used a little bit of spray paint. It takes 2 seconds, let it dry. And the wood pieces that I got, they're probably not the solid wood. It's kind of like pressed wood, but it's okay because it's just going to hang up there. So I did that, and I hung them up with some of the, I'm trying to think of what you call the strips now. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm drawing so many blanks today. Oh gosh, what do you call it? Basically, it's the little strips that you use that do not damage your walls. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I apologize for that. But you can peel them off the wall and it doesn't damage the paint. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you can ask at any store pretty much, even a CVS or anything like that, and they can tell you what you're looking for and what it is. So I hung them with that, and then I also just bought a little pom-pom to hang from the ceiling. I do not have electrical in here yet, because, well, there wasn't any in my closet. So I just hung the pom-pom for a little more decoration, added to it. And then I did those are called fairy lights that I have in there. And my husband eventually here is going to add a little plug. I'm going to try to bring this in and show you from this side. At the top here, he's going to add a little socket so you can plug things in up there, and he knows how to run the wires and do all that. So that comes in handy, and that way you don't have to go through, putting in a whole light, running the wires for electrical for that kind of stuff. So anyway, it is just a little bit easier to do that. You may want to get someone who knows how to do that, or if you want that, or you could just buy a little battery operated lamp if you wanted that, or you can use the push. There's some little lights that you can hang up, and they're battery operated, and you push on them and they come on at night. I liked the fairy lights, and my husband knows how to run the wires, so I'm lucky enough to be able to have that done. Right now I just have it plugged in, as you can see, with a cord, until he gets to have a chance to go ahead and do that. And then I bought a couple pictures for inside on the other side of the wall. You know, just anything that says doggy stuff, whatever you like. This one is just, my kids have paws. And then there's this one that says, dogs leave paw prints on your heart, which for me, they absolutely do. And so I bought those two, and they kind of go with the room and everything and make it a little more fun. And then the last thing that I'm going to do, and I'm just waiting on my order to come in, I was going to stencil, and then I decided to go ahead and buy, there's little vinyl wallies or stick-ons or whatever they're not really Wallies. The vinyl aren't really Wallies. Wallies are a little bit different. Mine are vinyl, and they're going to be big white round polka dots. And on the other wall there, on the other side over here, the blank wall is where I'm going to put some polka dots. And then, of course, I add my doggy beds, and I will come back and show you how I do my polka dots as soon as my order comes in. It should be arriving today, and I can get that done later today. But anyway, I bought a couple other little dog beds, and I just stagger those inside the room. I have 3 right now, so there's 3 separate beds, and I'm sure they will all jump from bed to bed. And then I just put in my dog gate, which I'm getting right now. You just put in a little doggy gate, and you're done. You have yourself a cute little doggy room that your dogs can enjoy instead of being in a crate where it's a little more confined. And this way, it's a little bit special for them too. I don't know if they care, but I care. So it was fun for me, and it was a fun project. And anybody obviously can do this one as well. I hope you enjoyed watching. And that's it. I will see you next time when I come back to do the polka dots on Crafty Fun, etc. Thank you, and see you later.